No way! No way! Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Maj and Nick here, and today I'm going to be hatching the brand new police egg for 48 hours straight. So right now it is 5:38 p.m. on May 25th. So this is the Saturday that this update just dropped. So this police egg is brand new, and I'm going to be hatching it for 48 hours to see, am I able to get the new huge police cat? And if so, is it worth hatching this egg? And I'm also going to be covering if I get any active huges or any really good stat pets. All of that will be talked about in this video. So for my setup, it's gonna be very basic, like how I always do. So I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. I'm actually gonna keep my item farming setup on because I want this to be like a mix between item farming and hatching, which probably seems pretty obvious, but I want to be able to make a lot of money from items while I'm hatching this egg. And I'm gonna see, am I able to make a lot of profit? Am I gonna be able to hatch like 1, 2, 3, I don't know, however many huges? Am I going to be able to hatch any? So I'm hoping I could hatch at least one police cat. That would be very cool. I'd be very happy with that. But if not, that's okay. You can only get so lucky in this game, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing for my enchant setup. For potions, I'm going to be using literally every single potion. I'm using coins, damage, diamonds, lucky eggs, cocktails, huge potions. Yes, I'm using huge potions this time. Speed potions. Yeah, literally every single potion in this game. So I'm maximizing my ability to make diamonds, coins, farm up items, do damage, and increasing my chances of getting an active huge. Now, I don't know if the huge potions affect the chances of getting the police cat. If this is counted as like an event, which it probably is, then I'm gonna go ahead and assume that no, it won't affect it. But in the event that it does, I'm gonna have those potions running just to help me out. And I'm gonna be using sprinklers. And right now I have shiny flags on. I'm not intending on using shiny flags the whole time. I'm probably just gonna swap over to a fortune flag just because it's a little bit cheaper and it's more effective because I'll be getting coins and diamonds a lot faster. I don't really care so much about the damage. I damaged the last area just fine, so it's not a big issue for me. But if you have a setup that doesn't do a lot of damage and your huge pets are not that good, then maybe you should consider running something like shiny flags or rainbow flags because they both increase your pet damage by quite a bit. But for me, again, I don't need that extra damage, so I'm just gonna run fortune flags. And then I'm also gonna be running all my fruits, all my toys, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Actually, I should mention my ultimate. And I'm also going to be using chest spell just because this is going to help me get some extra items while I'm farming. Even if they're not that good, I'll take whatever I could get. And also, I should mention that I'm going to be using the police dog, the rainbow one that is, as my highest stat pet. So this is going to help out my huge pets to do more damage. Now, I actually might get a better stat pet during this video. So if I do, I'll tell you guys at the end because that'll affect my damage and how fast I'll be able to farm the final area. And notice how I don't have my pets in this room. This is because this room is honestly really bad for farming coins. It's good for farming items, but if you have your pets auto farming in here while you're hatching the egg, you're gonna run out of coins very fast. So just a quick correction to this. This was true at first because the egg used to be super expensive, but they later on changed the price of the egg that same day. So what I just said doesn't really hold true anymore, but more on this later. And I'm gonna see how it goes with the hatching. I don't know if I might have to switch my enchant loadout. I might have to add in like a coins enchant or something just to help keep up with how much the egg costs. But I guess we'll see as time goes on. And wait, I just realized, do I have max money? I think they capped the max money out at 2,000 of those bars. Yeah, it used to go up to like 5,000, I think. I don't know why they made that change. That's pretty odd. Well, hopefully that won't affect us too much. But yeah, let's get into the hatching now. I always forget to do that. Every time I do a hatching video, I always forget to turn on auto hatching. Now let's get into it. Okay, so I've already ran into a really big issue. I am not able to maintain hatching this egg with the setup that I've been using, so I just switched over to this setup here. This is now mainly just a coins loadout, and you know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna take out Chest Mimic because I don't think Chest Mimic is all worth the hype. And instead, I'm gonna put in a second fortune. Yeah, right here, second fortune. People always say that fortune doesn't stack. I don't know if it does or doesn't. I'm just gonna use 2 in case it does because it boosts coins by 100%. And you know what? Now I'm thinking even further now. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna use Midas Touch. I haven't used Midas Touch since like my first day or second day playing this game back in December, but honestly, this might be helpful. It really might be helpful here because I didn't realize how expensive this egg is. So I'm hoping this pure coins loadout now instead of items loadout will actually help. Everything else is the same like how I showed before, except I just now switched over to fortune flags. I left the server because I didn't want to wait for the shiny flags to run out. So using fortune flags now. I got a coin set up now. Yeah, guys, I really hope this actually works. So I'm gonna hatch for a little while. If I run out of coins, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make this video. I really hope it works, but I guess we'll see. So wish me luck. And I had to switch my ultimate. So the nightmare ultimate spawns outside and works outside in that final area. But if I use the chest spell, it spawns a chest inside of this area. So I just switched over to the nightmare one because there's no sense in using chest spell because it's not even gonna help. But yeah, now let me try hatching this again. All right, so it's actually 11 p.m. right now, and I was gone from my house for many hours. And when I came back to check on the farming, I noticed that the game had updated. So I looked back through the footage because I was recording the whole process, and this happened only 30 minutes into farming. So yeah, I lost about 4 hours of grinding just because the game restarted, like literally a half hour after I left my house. That's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna add 4 hours to my starting time to adjust for that time that I wasn't fishing, for the time that I wasn't hatching as well, because I'm working on 2 videos in one, as you can see on the screen here. But yeah, I just had to mention that. I also just noticed one more thing. So I guess people were complaining about the price of this egg because it is so much cheaper now. It used to cost multiple of the bars. Like right over here, you could see I have 1.55 thousand bars. It used to cost like 3 bars or more, but now it's only 721,000 of these coins. So this is actually way easier to hatch. So that's really nice. I probably don't need to do this loadout, so I kind of wasted my time, but that's okay. At least it's fixed now. So I'm gonna put on my original loadout. I think it was something like this. I'm just gonna stick with that. And now I'm gonna see, can I keep up with hatching now? No, it looks like this setup is pretty good. My money's keeping up with the price of the egg, so nice. We don't have to worry about that now. And turn on my auto hatch, and there we go. So now I can actually hatch without worrying. Now this video is gonna be a lot better. All right, so it has officially been 2 days or 48 hours of me hatching this final egg. But now to answer the question, did I get the new huge police cat from hatching for 48 hours straight? Let's take a look. I'm gonna open up my inventory and I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. Could I get a drum roll, please? And I got none of them. No huge police cats. That's really unfortunate. Not even an active huge too, from 48 hours of hatching. But you could see I did get some of these police dogs, the stat pets. Not even the best one. I didn't get the shiny ones, the rainbow shiny ones, I mean. But whatever. Not a big deal, I guess. I kind of went into this thinking I didn't really have a good shot at getting this police cat, even though on the sign it literally says increased chances. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about, increased chances. There was increased nothing for me, but it's whatever. I still made progress. I still was farming up diamonds and items in the final area, so I still made money nonetheless, even if it wasn't from hatching. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. And I heard from some people that I've talked to, and apparently it came from a post that somebody made, the chances of getting this huge police cat is 1 in 1 billion? 1 in 1 billion? I don't think that's true. I just can't believe that. Active huges are not even close to that rare. I think active huges are like 1 in every probably 10 or 20 million. There's no way that this egg that says increased chances has a 1 in 1 billion chance. That seems so irrational and illogical. Like there's no way. But I haven't found any other sources giving out the information on this egg, so I don't know, maybe it's true. And I'm gonna go back over to the void spawn because I'm gonna check, where is it? Right here. I'm gonna check the index. I'm gonna go to huge pets. I'm gonna type in police cat, and you could see see only 3.85 thousand exist, and it's currently Tuesday. So it's been a few days and not even 4,000 exist. But if we take a look at the huge prison cat, there's 31,000 that exist, almost 31,500. And this number jumped up to like 5,000 within the first day. So the chances for the police cat are definitely a lot lower, but it's just kind of crazy that even for hatching for 48 hours straight with an almost perfect setup didn't get me the huge. Now, I don't know if Huge Hunter affects this. I don't know if it counts as like an event egg where boosts don't really apply to it, but if it does apply to it, I probably should have been using Huge Hunter enchants. Even then, it's not going to increase my chances too much. They're only 25% per book, so I don't know. Am I going to continue to hatch this egg? Yeah, probably. I mean, I can still get active huges from it, so might as well. It's just pretty much hatching the final egg, except I have a chance for this other huge now. And if you guys have the Huge Hunter Game Pass, you should probably go for this, just because, again, like what I was just saying, you can get the active huges plus this police cat if you're lucky enough. But if you don't have the Huge Hunter Game Pass, I wouldn't recommend hatching, just in general, to be honest, unless you need stat pets, but you could just buy them anyways. Farming the last area, if you have a good setup, is much more effective than hatching, because your chances of getting a huge is just so low. It's not impossible. I've done it on free-to-play accounts, but it's just way harder. It could take you weeks. I'm not even joking. Weeks to hatch a huge. It's kind of crazy how hatching is pretty much only good for pay-to-win players, but that's just the name of the game. I mean, it's not the name of the game. It's Pet Simulator, but it should be called Pay-to-Win Simulator. Not fully. This game has been a lot better with giving free-to-play players good options, and I'm actually going to make a video on that too coming up soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a comment and subscribe to the channel, and also comment down below, have you gotten this new huge police cat, like from anything? Have you bought it from people? Have you got it from the new vault? Have you got it from hatching the new final egg? What is your experience with this new update? But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.